What's going on, guys? My name is Garrett from the Jobless Gamers channel. Today I'm joined with Mr. Bosch for the win.
Hello.
And the Saints fan.
What's up?
We're doing our weekly Saturday podcast, which we call the SquadCast, and this is episode 24. Is that correct?
That is
Yes,
correct.
it is.
All right, so today's topics include the San Andreas Flight School update, which should be coming next week, as well as some interesting mods.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
To say the least.
To say the least.
Yeah, and then we'll jump right into the speak pipe, which is basically questions you guys call in, and we play your voicemail that you leave us, and then you guys just ask us a question. If you guys want to quickly hit that note, Austin.
Yeah, man.
First
For that, well, yeah, we have a Reddit.
Oh,
we mentioned
the
it last week. We'll leave a link in the description. Go check it out. You know, it's not too many people there, but it's definitely a fun place to go.
It's
have
growing.
conversations with people. Yeah, and if you want to leave topics, since it is kind of a small group of people over there, you know, it's easier for us to see it. So if you want to be, I guess, more specific.
Yeah, if
on
you want to be
something.
more involved in the Squadcasts, go check out our Reddit page, because that's where you can leave feedback, questions, comments, concerns, anything you want about GTA 5, GTA Online, or just general questions about us individually. That would be the place to do it. And big thanks to the people that made this Reddit possible and created it for us. So we're very
sure.
grateful. Yeah. So you want to take the first hit at this, Ross, in terms of the San Andreas Flight School update?
Yeah, so essentially today, or whenever you're seeing this, 2 days ago, there was a post on Reddit by ECB2, who's a really reputable modder in our community. And essentially, he came with a post out of nowhere that was, you know, patch 1.16, the San Andreas Flight School update. And it's supposed to have new flight suits, new missions, new parachutes, 4 new vehicles, bunch of crazy stuff that has come out of nowhere. So what do you guys think of this?
Well, you know, I here's the thing. Unfortunately, he
Hello?
I was just waiting.
I thought I
Alright.
DC'd.
Let's be clear here. Some bullshit is happening. I don't know what just happened.
That was the most awkward silence I've ever been involved in
We have
my
to keep that.
entire
You guys are gonna have to
life.
tell me the audio because I just messed it up.
We have to keep that.
Austin,
Okay.
That was
Alright.
so awkward. I thought I DC'd. I was like, oh, let me just reconnect. I was just waiting. And then, no one was talking.
Oh,
to keep
you
that,
guys,
Okay.
you
so-
guys here first, man.
Okay,
Anyway,
yeah.
Go ahead.
hopefully it doesn't
Continue,
happen again. But basically, yeah, you know, there hasn't been, or there wasn't any sort of stuff behind it to kind of prove it. He just said this. Now, again, like Ross said, he's kind of notable for doing this stuff, leaking some things, and he's been right in the past. But as for what's in it, this stuff makes sense because we've seen it in the code before. We've seen prices for it before. There's a Miljet, there's the Bessera, there's I think it's called a Swift luxury helicopter.
Yes.
And there's also a what is it? A
The
Coquette
Inverto
Classic.
Yeah.
So we've seen all that stuff in the code. So it all is coming together and is making sense.
There's only 2 things that I'm not excited about, like the flight suits and the reserve parachutes.
Yeah, it's so random.
Well,
That's so random.
What do you think flight suits are? Do you think it's just going to be extra
Iron
clothing
Man?
options?
Okay,
it
I
literally
have
is
I don't know.
two.
Man.
I have 2 things that it could either be. It could either be new clothing options, or literal Have you ever seen those flight suits that people wear that you spread your hands and you
Yeah,
go-
wingsuits,
yeah,
right?
the wingsuit,
Yeah.
like that.
That's what I first thought.
I don't think Rockstar will add wingsuits, but
No.
if they did, meet
That would
me
be
on Mount
so
Chiliad. It's going
Right?
down. I'm gonna be up there, yeah, the whole freaking time.
Maybe, exactly, man. No, because I thought, or somebody was saying this, if they did add that to the game, the wingsuits, they would have to add some new animations and stuff. Potentially, I know, kind of. I think in what is it, single player, when you do that cheat, you kind of do the wingsuit thing, but yeah. Realistically, flight suits, it's probably just gonna be some extra clothing. But man,
They
if it
say
had
heroic new flight suit.
yeah,
So I think of a hero. That's why I think of Iron Man or Superman or something like that.
but flight suits. I wonder if it's just gonna be
Well, normally,
just
every
literally
time you
gear
go
with
into
the helmet.
when you go into a plane, you normally get into a flight suit.
You
So
put
Yeah,
the
but-
headset on, don't you?
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
like it's like you have like a flight
No, you,
attire.
you put like the helmet on and everything, you know? And I wonder how many options, they can have with that.
Okay,
That's the only
I'm looking up fighter pilot right now, and Garrett's right. They do put on like a little like suit, a little like
yeah.
airborne suit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it's, just gonna be some stuff like that, but I don't know how many options that they can get out of it, because like in the past we've seen pretty good amount of, t-shirts, clothing, suit, outfits, whatever you want to call them, for whatever the DLCs were. I just for it being it says, out of your new flight suit. I wonder if it's just one thing or if it's gonna be multiple suits.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it's
Silly question.
multiple.
yeah, that'd be really cool.
But man, dude, wingsuits, that'd be so cool.
And so the next ones are missions, which some of these actually sound really cool, like combat maneuvering, low flying challenges, formation flying, and more.
Yeah.
Like those actually sound interesting. They don't just sound like the races where it's go from like checkpoint to
Well,
checkpoint.
Well,
I
is that for
wonder-
single player though? That was
Yeah,
a big
that's
question.
what I was wondering. I mean, I know ECB said this stuff, like obviously the vehicles, everything that's coming to multiplayer, but I think these new solo missions might just be in the pilot school in single or the flight school in single player.
That wouldn't
Because
surprise me.
there isn't a flight school in multiplayer. I mean, I don't know if they're going to add it to multiplayer. I mean, would people use it? I don't know because obviously by now pretty much everybody knows how to fly.
Yeah, for the most part. Game's been
But
out like 10 months.
I would
Yeah,
hope people
that's-
know how to fly.
yeah,
I
right?
know.
Dude, I remember when the game first started, flying was so freaking hard. I don't know
Because
if
it
you
was
guys,
so much like lopsided from GTA
right?
4.
Yeah.
GTA 4's flying was so smooth.
Now it's
This
so
one,
so easy.
I don't know. I
But
think
yeah.
I think that if they do add these missions into online, it'd be pretty cool. I mean, it's just like something extra we can do, and if you can earn a little bit of money for the players, that's even
But
better.
it's solo. It says solo missions.
Yeah,
so
but it's like a solo mission training in online that you could do. That can earn you
yeah,
a little bit of
okay, and
cash.
maybe if yeah, okay, I see that. You get maybe a certain time limit or something, and you get a couple $1,000s. Yeah, okay, I can see that. That's possible. Now, moving to the next thing, the reserve parachutes and new parachute bags. So, Ross, you said you didn't really care for this that much.
well, it's kind of confusing. Like new parachute bags, you mean like new colors, new designs?
I'm assuming it will be because, like, and I've said this in the past before, and I'm actually so glad this is happening because the parachute bag, it looks awesome when you like use it into an outfit, but the problem was it was like this white, just standing out bag that didn't fit with anything. So
Oh,
they make
you're
it
talking about the
black.
gotcha. You're talking about the thing they put on their backs, not the like
Yeah.
the actual
Mhm.
shoot color. Okay, I can see that being pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm assuming. I mean it could be the shoot color, but which I mean there's already enough in the game, I think.
And I think
But
the reserve parachute's pretty cool.
yeah,
Like
that's definitely awesome because I know numerous times, especially in races, like you use one parachute and you forget that you don't have another one.
that happened on our last batch of
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
funny races. Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
worst. I think
So
it's
that
cool though,
could-
because like I'm a big fan of the parachute jobs. I know a lot of you guys don't really care for those jobs, but sometimes you really do need that,
That's
extra.
the one thing Garrett's good at.
Listen, man, if we had a parachute playlist, you guys would get destroyed, right? don't
I
even
would
wanna-
lose.
And by the way, I won the last playlist, so I don't want to hear anything from you scrubs. Okay?
Okay.
I'm the winner of 1. Rod has 0, and Austin has like 15. It doesn't matter.
I have 0.
But I think it's pretty cool. I think Rockstar's adding this little DLC, and we sort of need a DLC. It's been sort of, besides like all the craziness that's been happening lately, which we'll get into in GTA Online, it's been a little,
In the Independence Day, it wasn't even that much. It was like 2 cars
and it wasn't
that
that
weren't
long
even
ago. either.
customizable.
Or
Yeah.
it was long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
in
over a
terms of,
month
like,
ago.
Yeah, it
Well, it
was,
was a month and a half.
yeah. In terms of just the content lasting, it didn't last that long. Like in terms of hype and how fun it
Yeah.
was.
And one thing I want to mention about this whole flight school update before we get into the actual new vehicles and talking in depth about those, next Tuesday is actually the National Aviation Day. So, like, what better day to come out for a flight school DLC to come out than National Aviation Day? So, whether that was coincidental or not,
It's still cool as hell.
just throwing that out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the new vehicles. So, the first one, it says, grab the stick of the fast and nimble Western Besra training jet and push it to the edge of the envelope. So,
I
What do
think
you
this is
guys
gonna
think
be
that's
like
gonna be?
the. I think it's gonna be like the laser, like the P996. I
It's
think it's gonna be.
quick.
It's gonna be faster. It's just not gonna have the military capabilities, like
Yeah,
the lock-on missiles and
I
whatnot.
don't think it's gonna have guns at all. To be
Yeah,
perfectly honest.
it's not. It's not going to because a training. Why would a training jet have guns? It's like
Yeah,
the worst idea ever.
I'm hoping it has multiple seats, because
Like
I
two
definitely
people.
yeah,
Oh,
'cause
that'd be so cool.
that'd be right, dude. You could do some really
Dude,
cool
that would be
stuff with
sick.
or with that.
Oh my god, that'd be really cool actually.
Well, you would think it would have two seats because if it's a training jet, you would have the trainee and you would have the
Right? Yeah.
trainer. Yeah. So
Well, most jet. Well, actually, no. I was gonna say I'm thinking a helicopter, so I'm not even your other part. But yeah, dude, that definitely be pretty cool, especially just for some really awesome scenarios that you can come up with. Um, and as for the reason why it would not have guns and stuff like that is because they're adding these to the Pegasus vehicles, and besides the Buzzard, not well, I guess the Annihilator too, but those aren't really, I guess, overpowering. Nothing really locks on. You have to be really good with them. But like the laser, that's obviously not in the Pegasus vehicles, and if people are in your lobby, they can do some good damage, if they're using them. So just know that most probably in the future they're not going to be adding, say, the Hunter or the Hydra to the Pegasus vehicles list. So, but moving to the next vehicle, it's the
the
luxury
Swift,
Swift Hello. Yeah, yeah,
and that was from the Ballad of Gay Tony. This is
that's what I heard.
essentially
Yeah.
this is essentially like the non-lethal Annihilator. It's like that size and it's
Mhm.
less chunky and probably will be easier to control.
Yep, I think that the Annihilator is too bulky. Like, you
Yeah,
can feel
it's
it when you fly
huge.
it. Yeah,
It's huge.
Well,
it's like
how
flying a Titan but in a helicopter form.
many people could fit in the one in Ballad of Gay Tony?
I don't know. You only used it in one mission, and it
Ah.
was you were like either the only one in it or you had one other person in it. So there was no really way to tell.
So, I mean, if it's a luxury, you would think it would be
Probably like
at
the
least
Maverick.
6. Well, I would
Ooh,
hope for at least more than 4.
I'm looking at a
Because
photo of it right now. It's huge. It's as
Yeah.
big
That's
as the
what she
Annihilator.
said.
It's yeah.
Nah, she
So
never said
it-
that. I
it-
was lying. But I think
It-
I think that these aircraft vehicles that are coming, like especially like the Swift, like it's just cool, like just a little addition. So do you guys think we'll be able to get it in the Warsaw Cash and Carry where we can just buy it and have it in our like have it delivered and stuff? Not I guess not
yeah,
delivered.
it's gonna be
Well, I guess-
Pegasus, I think.
yeah, it's for sure, dude. Like, what? Well, besides what was it? It was the Dubsta. That was the only one that wasn't like in the car websites, but all the other ones that you bought, they were Pegasus vehicles. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think for sure. I mean, like I said, well, I guess we can talk about the Hydra and stuff after we talk about the next two things. So the next one is the new 16-seater Buckingham Milljet.
Yeah, that blew me away. I was like,
That
what does that even mean?
right? Like,
Military
is this the
jet,
cargo plane?
16-seater. Like, what are you gonna throw a party in a jet?
Well, no, the
Well-
Titan right now, that's only 10-seater.
Yeah, so imagine like the Titan times 1.5. That's how
Where'd that
big you're looking at
spawn
this
at,
thing is going to
though?
be. That's what I'm saying. It's got to fit in a hangar, doesn't it?
I don't know. Maybe it just spawned like on the
the
strip.
Is it
runway?
is it the 747s?
I was thinking that,
Maybe,
man.
but it's not military.
Yeah, that's what kind of throws us off, the Milljet part of it. Like, what? I don't even know any military jets that. I mean, obviously, like in real life, AC-130s, whatever, C-130s, those carry numerous amounts of people. But like, we already have that in the game. So like, what? What could be a military jet
I'm
that
just
carries
imagining-
16 people?
Like this has to be the most awkward looking military jet I'm imagining
Yeah.
possible.
It's
I
gonna be,
mean,
like, all
I've seen-
camoed and just like big.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
that'd be so sick.
Dude, man, that's
Of, like-
something. Pegasus vehicle customization. Put camos on planes and stuff. That'd be cool. But no, the people. I saw a picture of something kind of that somebody thought it could be, and it looked really similar to the what was it? The cargo plane, that huge one. You guys remember that?
Yes, the
Yeah.
it's called the C-17.
Yeah, somebody
think.
kind. I mean, no, granted, that's not really a military jet, but it may look something like that. I don't know. It's either gonna be, I'm assuming, something like the cargo plane or something like the 747 or whatever the plane is. That the ones that just sit around the airport, because what like nothing else can hold
Them
or is
people.
big enough to hold 16 people.
Yeah. Unless,
So
maybe they just made up. Maybe they just made it up. Maybe it's just like their own thing.
see, The one issue I can see here though, because, and I'm sure you guys have had firsthand experience with this. Whenever you get 16 people in one spot on the map,
Oh, forget it.
nothing spawns.
Not even that. Means finding 16 people or even 15 people with brains that just
Well,
don't
no, but
that don't want to troll
Exa-
you. You know how hard
yeah.
that is? I try it on a live stream. I'll try to
Well,
get
there's that,
5
yeah.
people to go to a Titan. People are
Yeah.
driving their cars through the Titan thinking it's a ramp, trying to do all
Yeah.
these crazy things. It doesn't work.
Yeah, but like it's gonna be because dude, it's super laggy now. Because me and Quantum were going to a Titan the other day in a full lobby with everybody following us, dude. It's like we were at like 10 frames a second. So hopefully they kind of fix that issue. But man, you know what? I'm hoping this has a back on it and we can open it. That's all I'm asking for, Rockstar,
That would be so sweet.
dude. Because if this is a freaking huge enough jet, oh my god, imagine the vehicles we can put in it if it does open. Hopefully they don't
Hopefully.
make it like the Titan and then patch it. Which sucks.
Yep. So the last
So,
one is
yeah.
the Inverto Coquette or Cocket Classic, which is available in either a hardtop or topless roadster variant. And I have 2 theories for this. You guys can tell me what you think. One of them is the classic Corvette, roadster that's just like, I forgot what it's called, the Stingray, the classic Corvette Stingray, like the 1969, 1970, or the GTA 4 style Corvette.
Yeah, I have the same opinion there because the name kind of it's just confusing because Cockeye Classic GTA 4 one, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Everybody loves that one. But then there's also, that obviously doesn't look anything like the ones that you're talking about, the Stingray from what is it, the 70s or whatever. So that I'm interested to see actually. That's probably the thing I'm most excited for. I know it's just another car, but man, dude, like that car from GTA 4, if they added that, that was my favorite car in that game. So
That would be
make
so
room in your
sick.
I'd be
garage,
pumped.
buddy.
yeah, right, dude. Oh man, Rockstar, you need a new garage. I'm running out. I don't have any room.
Hey, you could just short in mine, dude. I only have like 11 cars, and I was like the biggest advocate of a bigger garage.
Yeah, same here.
I didn't realize.
was like,
I didn't realize you needed money to buy cars.
Dude, you
Hell
have
yeah.
11? I have like 4. Like
Oh,
4
shit.
cars, and I have like a total of
Watch
20.
out, dude. That's too many cars. You balling out.
I know. I got to
I
get
got-
rid of some.
Yeah, I have like 3 Zentornos, so maybe I'll have to get rid of one of these.
3 Zentornos?
Yeah, man, I
What
got
the heck?
I have 2 that I use regularly, and then 1 that I use for paint jobs.
That Saints McDuck over here.
Mm-hmm.
Needs the-
YouTube money, bro.
Let's go ahead and you already covered the National Aviation Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
How
Well,
that's
hold
on
on. So those were the 4 vehicles that are unconfirmed but kind of confirmed by ECB. Now, we kind of talked about before the Hydra and the Hunter, and people are kind of asking why aren't those in this DLC? And now this is my theory. You guys obviously can tell me yours, but I think they wouldn't make sense as a Pegasus vehicle because Hydra, well, the laser's not a Pegasus vehicle like I said before, so why would they put a Hydra? And then the Hunter, the attack heli, that would I think would be a lot more OP than a Buzzard. So if they were ever to add those, I'm assuming it'll just be to the military base like the laser is now. But I don't know. That's why I think they're not ever gonna come as a Pegasus vehicle at least. What do you guys think?
I think that'll be the case too.
I just can't imagine them being a Pegasus vehicle. It's too crazy. Like, can you imagine having a laser as a Pegasus vehicle?
Yeah, well, the thing, because it was interesting, like all these cars and all these jets and stuff was found with the code that also had the Hydra in it. So that's what, dude. How crazy would it be if it's just like randomly they just added the Hydra to the military base? They didn't tell us,
That'd be
Dude.
sick.
right? Like somebody's like, "Oh my god, I'm flying my new mil jet." Wait, what the heck? Is that a Hydra?
That'd be so cool, actually, dude.
Right, dude, Rockstar, like giving you guys ideas here. What? Oh man, if they do that,
That
You guys know.
that'd definitely be a shocker to a lot of people. Like, oh my god, really?
I think that's the only way they could do it though,
Yeah, I really think so as well.
because they couldn't really market it as like, "Come get or have fun on the new Hydra," because you'd have to go get it and you couldn't buy it. I don't know. But let us know in the comment section what do you think
Yeah,
about.
how do you guys think that
that stuff.
Rockstar will introduce the Hydra if they ever do. But you guys want to move into the mods?
Yeah, dude. So
Let's do it.
You can go ahead and cover this one. The rape mod, Dawson. That's all you, dude.
yeah, yeah. Well, all right. So it's not even just that. There's just been so much crazy stuff in the last
Not
couple
good
weeks. There's
stuff.
Yeah.
Not good
Yeah.
stuff.
So
too.
I can cover one of them just like to talk. You know, the other day I did a video about the garage. You know, dumpster trash
Mhm.
in garages. And literally, it's destroying people's cars every time the
well,
car
you
gets
know
in
what?
the
That's actually not modders. That's there's a creator mode glitch,
Mm-hmm.
and people are like, because that's not even just in garages. People are spawning in objects around paint sprays, trapping people in them, or not, be able to
So
go
wait,
into them.
the content creator exploit or bug is back in this patch?
Yes, it is.
Wow, I swear, like Rockstar fixes something and then you guys break it again.
Dude,
I don't know
and
how.
then
I don't know how.
you
This
know
is
how
done.
they fixed the UFO thing? UFOs are back now.
Wow.
So there's just, dude, there's so much stuff.
This is
And look,
ridiculous.
see, modders, man, like.
We're just gonna have to kill them. I'm just kidding.
Woohoo!
Shots fired.
Literally, bang bang.
But like,
but
man,
modders-
it's just disappointing.
I swear, like these types of modders give modders on PC a bad rep before it's even out.
Uh-huh.
It sucks.
That's why a lot of people don't like just the word mod, because they associate it with this stuff, people ruining the game, and that's not what true modding is. True modding is making the game better,
Mhm.
having a better experience.
Yep.
And there's just been the UFOs, asteroids, Ferris wheels, all this stuff's back. The modded money, the rape mod thing that's happening.
Get the
Like,
gun.
Like,
Yes,
it's,
they
it's crazy, dude. And Rockstar, they're obviously working on a fix for it. And whether or not they quote unquote delete the DLC because of this fix, or if it was originally supposed to come out next Tuesday.
I think this has always been planned to come out on this date.
Yeah, I
On the
mean,
National
either way,
Aviation Day.
they're working on it, and there's no way they would let this go another month or a month and a half to the next patch. So it's obviously
even
gonna be
think-
fixed, but I mean,
I don't think Rockstar can
yeah.
wait another week after this week to fix all this exploiting.
No.
Like
dude, public lobbies are unplayable. Like,
it really is, especially because the modders that are modding money have also been destroying the player base because so many people have been getting banned. Have you noticed that?
yeah, and now
I've been getting
um,
countless tweets about people like, "Oh my
mhm.
god, I've been banned from Xbox Live for 2 weeks," and it sucks. It sucks a lot.
yeah, and somebody sent me an email, forwarded an email from Rockstar. They basically said, if you haven't done anything, and you just got gifted money or whatever, I don't even know how it works anymore. But if you weren't like actively going out and finding these lobbies, then you should be fine. You just get the money taken away. But I, like you said, I've had some people saying they're saying they didn't do anything.
I have a
Whether that's
suspicion
true.
on how Rockstar is finding people. So every day on Twitter, I see people like posting like, "Oh, join my modded lobby, message me," and like on Twitter. So what if Rockstar is just sitting at their computer? They have their technicians just looking at all the gamer tags that are just tweeting back.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it would take long, but I mean, dude, like, that's very possible because like those people are actually volunteering to break the rules, and that's what the proof they need.
Yeah, I mean, I
Because
think.
how can you tell someone that did it voluntarily and someone that didn't do voluntarily? Like,
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously, if somebody emails Rockstar, "Hey, look, I got this money," okay, then they just want it removed. But I don't know, man.
I mean, I joined.
Rockstar
I
is just in
joined.
a terrible place right now. Like, it's such a hard place because they not only are they balancing this whole DLC stuff, but now they have this issue. Like, sucks for them, man.
I mean, I had joined a modded lobby the other day so I could record it, so I could show people what it looks like if they see it happening. And I didn't. I was just chilling. I mean, I didn't accept any money. I was just there to record the people that were just running around in circles collecting money from someone pooping it out their butt. That's about it.
Apparently, the only way, and I don't know if this is true or not, but one of my friends who does that stuff, who mods stuff, he actually got banned for 2 weeks. So everybody gets caught eventually. But he was telling me that there's a way, like when people get the modded money, if you transfer it to your bank account or vice versa, whatever way you get it, and if you transfer it to the other part, like in your pocket or whatever, that's how Rockstar actually like knows that you have modded money for something like that. I don't know. So if you do get modded money and you don't want it, don't do anything with it. Immediately, tweet at Rockstar, email them, whatever. Tell them, listen, I didn't want this. Please take it out of my account, and everything should be good eventually. So
Hopefully.
that's pretty much the only thing you can do.
Hopefully that's how it works. I think I might tweet at Rockstar and just let them know, like, hey, I joined a mod lobby. Don't ban me.
I've got guns.
I've got guns. God, that's gonna be really awkward if they watch this SquadCast.
I know.
Yeah.
You wanna quickly touch on the rape mod?
I mean, basically, it's just been like, all right. Honestly, the first time I saw it was when Chrome Mods. A lot of you guys who come to my streams probably know him. He did it on my stream. Look, we had a good laugh. It's something funny, but the problem is it just got way out of hand. Like it's cool doing it to like people you know, or I don't know, if you're doing it to a live stream to get a reaction, sure. Like I can see how it could be funny, but doing it to just random people and just doing it for like ever and just making them, ruining their experience, that's where it just sucks.
You cross the line.
And yeah, and like I've been seeing so many articles on this, like the rape mod and how it's affecting children. Like
Rockstar hates it.
To be honest, yeah, okay, I get children do play this game, but it is rated M for a reason. Like there's some pretty bad stuff in this game without the modding aspect. So to be fair,
there's a whole sex scene. That's where that rape like animation comes from.
You can't really fault. I mean, you can't really put the blame on the modders for
blame the
GTA
parents
being
How
bad.
dare they?
But still, at the same time, it is sad just because it's ruining people's experiences, and nobody wants that to happen. So
yep,
I think that's kind of the final thoughts.
So that's anything you want to add to that, Ross?
I mean, there's just better things that could be done. Like instead of building a rape mod, why don't you build like a play as chop mod or just like a whatever, like a productive mod?
I saw one. It was like it was a caption, a picture. Like I actually ran into a fun hacker today or modder, and it was an alien driving a school bus around.
Yeah, like fun stuff like that.
Yeah, why can't things like that happen? But it's the people, unfortunately, that do the bad stuff. That's what everybody mentions. So.
Yep. Unfortunately, but that's how it works.
Well, this leaves the final topic of today's SquadCast. Speak pipe.
Yes, sir. So
drum roll, please.
Drum roll.
So the first question we have is from Chris. It's a pretty simple question here, but let's go ahead and turn the volume up.
Hey, Squad. I was wondering if you think that Rockstar will ever allow us to put cop cars in our garage.
I just read a tweet like that.
Yeah. Thank you for the question, Chris. But yeah, dude. I think they're doing everything for a reason, and the reason some stuff, because cop cars in our garage aren't bad. Like they're not bad at all, and they're fun. And I think Rockstar kind of realized that, and I'm not gonna like 100% say obviously because we don't know, but I can pretty much assume there's gonna be a cop DLC at one point, and they're gonna allow us to have those cars in our garage. Because why else would they take them out if they weren't going to add them back in at one point, as a DLC? So
yeah, I think so too.
And that's the easiest way for them to get DLC. Take something from us and then give it back at a later date.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, you can get mad at Rockstar for doing that, but every company does that. So it's how it works nowadays.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
All right, and then the next question we have is from Elliot here.
Elliot.
If it would play.
Elliot.
Hello, Elliot.
Elliot.
Okay.
Elliot's
right, Elliot is a mute. Okay.
Well, Elliot.
All right. Well.
Nice question, Elliot.
There we go.
Thank you for the question, Elliot. All right. Well, I don't have any other questions.
SquadCast 24. Enjoy your day, everyone.
Well, all right. So I guess it's just wrap up this. We want some more questions on SpeakPipe. If you guys do watch to the end and want to be featured in the next SquadCast, be on the lookout. Follow us on our Twitters, Facebooks, Instagrams, all the information.
And go follow that Reddit or go to the Reddit. Subscribe and everything. So.
But anything else, guys? You want to add? Like, favorite, comment, share with a friend, subscribe to everybody in the description.
That's a lot of good stuff.
And I guess we'll see you guys next week with another SquadCast or tomorrow for our daily GTA 5 uploads. Later, guys.
And leave
See
the
ya.
message duck in the comments right now.
Duck.
Duck.
Duck. Duck.
Goose.
Everyone duck.
Not dick. Duck.
No, duck.
Duck.
All right,
Yes.
guys. See you guys later.
Later.
See ya.
All right, I'm gonna need